Welcome to the 2021 Lvmh Watch Week. This year is very particular and we're going to do a week which is going to be digital. That's why I'm here to welcome you at the Hublot manufacturer in Nyon. And I will make you discover our latest novelties by visiting different departments of our manufacturer. So it's quite cold, so let's go inside. Hello, Noah.
Hi, welcome. Well, we're all good to go. You and your guests are all checked in.
Okay, they're all connected digitally.
All connected.
Okay, so we are ready. We're going to start our visit to discover the first novelty. Let's go to visit the first department. We are entering the Innovation, Research and Development Department. As you know, Hublot represents the art of fusion in watchmaking, which is linking, connecting innovation and tradition. And of course, innovation, specifically in materials, is very important for Hublot. And here we are in the department where we have invented and we are producing our famous magic gold, which is an unscratchable 18-karat gold made with the fusion of ceramic and 24-karat gold. And the result is to have a material which is very innovative, very different, and as I said, unscratchable. And here we have the foundry where we produce the raw material of this famous magic gold. And this year we wanted to come with a new product that I'm wearing, which is the Big Bang MP11, which has a complication movement with 7 inline barrels that gives 14 days power reserve. And what is very innovative as well is the design of the movement, which has a strong identity. And for the first time, we are using this magic gold case with this MP11, and this is one of our novelty of this year. As you can see, materials are key for our brand Hublot. After the magic gold, I would like now to introduce the ceramic. This is the department where we produce our ceramic. Ceramic, we have been the first brand really to bring the ceramic to the high end of the watch industry. Of course, our standard ceramic is the black ceramic that we introduced already 15 years ago in our Big Bang watch. Here, we have really developed and created new colors of ceramic. And in particular, we have invented the red ceramic, a vivid red ceramic, which is very difficult to produce because you need a high temperature and a high pressure. But when you want a vivid color, it's very difficult to manage the level of the heat. So we have been able, as the first brand in the watch industry, to create this incredible vivid red ceramic. As well, as you can see here, we have invented vivid blue ceramic. And to be able to produce these vivid colors of ceramic, and of course, in particular, the red ceramic, here behind me, you can see the oven where we put the different ceramic colors with powder and color pigments. And the particularity is really the level of heat. But of course, this is a secret. And with this colored ceramic, we have decided this year to create 3 new products in our Big Bang Integral. So in this case, we don't have just the case made of ceramic, but as well the bracelet made of ceramic. And this Big Bang Integral was launched 1 year ago in 3 other models, one in titanium, the other one in king gold and in black ceramic. And it is really a challenge for Hublot to be able to have a success with an integrated bracelet. So to be really very unique and different, we have decided this year to come with a navy blue colored full integral ceramic with a gray ceramic, which is a first for us to come with this gray metallic ceramic, and of course with a white ceramic. So the challenge was, of course, to be able to produce every link as well in ceramic. In this watch, we have, of course, as well our Unico chronograph movement, our in-house movement, in which we have an open dial showing all the mechanics of the chronograph and, of course, the column wheel, 72 hours of power reserve. And I think that the results are really, as I said, very unique and different. We are here in the diamond setting department. That's where we set diamonds, but as well precious stones on the cases in general of the watch, either on the bezel, we can see here a diamond setter doing a bezel, or on the end part of a case. And this year, we wanted to come with a novelty in which, of course, they are always set with diamonds, but the particularity of this watch is also a one-click system that allows to interchange the bracelet in an easy way. And you can see here a new version in 33mm of the Big Bang one-click that we are presenting either in a titanium with a white dial and white strap, or king gold with black dial and black strap. And the particularity here is that, as I said, you can change the strap in an easy way. And here you can see with this one-click system, you can change very easily by having a different watch through the change of the bracelet, which is very interesting, and we have 10 possibilities of colors. So for us, it's really important to really talk to this woman, and we hope we're gonna have a great success with this new one-click 33mm. And now we're going to present two new products linked to our partnership with the famous artist Richard Olinsky. And we have one of his iconic sculpture. Wow, this big conch, don't worry, doesn't bite. The partnership with Richard Olinsky has started in 2017, and it has been an immense success commercially. Because at Hublot, we have applied this philosophy of being unique first and different, and we have been inspired by the art of Richard Olinsky, and we have tried to put this art in a watch. And at the end, the result is that the watch becomes as well a piece of art. We have created men's watches in the past, and now we have decided to talk to women as well, and we are presenting during this week two novelties with Richard Olinsky. One in blue, of course, the iconic vivid blue that you can see on the sculpture, and the other one in black, glossy black, and all of them, the two of them, are made of ceramic, the case, but as well the dial with all those facets, black and vivid blue, limited edition of 200 pieces of each. We are here in the fabrication department where we have a lot of numerical machines, so a lot of technology, and we are able here to produce components for our in-house movements and components for our cases. Of course, we produce very specific materials as well, and I would say that now we are going to see the next machine which is dedicated to Sapphire. I am here in front of a very high technological machine called the ultrasonic. It allows us to manufacture Sapphire components by vertical vibrations. Sapphire components are very difficult to manufacture because Sapphire is very hard, but at the same time, it's very fragile. We have not been the first brand to come with a Sapphire watch, but we have been the first brand to be able to industrialize the Sapphire production process, and it has taken us a few years to be able to achieve it. And in 2016, we came with our first watch in a crystal clear sapphire, the Big Bang Unico, that we have produced not only with a few pieces, but that was produced at that time with 500 pieces. Then we decided to still innovate. As you know, innovation is very important for Hublot, and we come with tainted colors of sapphire. And you can see here the red sapphire, the blue sapphire, the yellow sapphire, and this year we have been able to create a new color. It's a world first, the orange sapphire. And we will come with a new watch, which is fusing, of course, this new material with a new caliber as well, the Big Bang tourbillon automatic orange sapphire. And now you can discover this impressive new model. We are here in the high complication department. This department was created already in 2007, so 14 years ago, with the creation of our first complicated caliber, which was a tourbillon manual winding. Then we had some developments. We did a tourbillon chronograph. We did a tourbillon minute repeater with a cathedral chime. And we, of course, also have produced our famous masterpieces. And one of them is, of course, La Ferrari with 50 days of power reserve. And lastly, of course, the MP11 with the 7-line barrels having 14 days of power reserve. Today, we have developed, conceived, and produced a new caliber of tourbillon, which is automatic. So for the first time, we come with a rotor, not on the back side of the movement, but on the dial side with a micro rotor, which gives also a very nice aesthetic to the movement. And we have 3 days of power reserve. But the easiest is really to have a look to this tourbillon with one of our master watchmaker. Hello, Petteri.
Hello, Mr. Guadalupe.
Can you show us what you are doing on our new caliber tourbillon automatic?
Yes, here you can see the tourbillon cage that I have already finished, and now I'm going to assemble into the movement.
So you put it at 6 o'clock,
Exactly.
and we have the rotor at 12 o'clock.
Yes.
Fantastic.
My colleague next to me is doing the casing for the same movement.
Okay, so let's have a look to the casing. We have a Sapphire dial,
Yes, it is.
and we're going to put the case. Very delicate moment. Great, really impressive product, I must say. Thank you. This is the product, the Big Bang Tourbillon Automatic Orange Sapphire. I think it represents perfectly what is the art of fusion, which is linking innovation and tradition, because here we have innovation with a new color of sapphire, the orange, and we have tradition because we are using a tourbillon caliber, which has been invented a long time ago by Abraham Louis Breguet. And we have an innovation in the movement, which is using a rotor that we have positioned not on the back, but at 12 o'clock, which gives a symmetry between the tourbillon cage and the rotor at 12 o'clock. So I think that the result is just amazing. I would say it's the novelty of the week. This is the end of the presentation of our novelties, and I hope to see you soon. Take care.